everybody. I'm just talking to you at the moment in Tesco car park. I'm not doing a car vlog because yet again somebody's mentioned that they couldn't hear me, even though the majority say that they don't have a problem. So I thought, well, I'll just do this little bit while I'm still sat in the car. So I'm talking to you from the car in Tesco car park. This morning I've done my exercise routine. I've been to my father-in-law's Tommy's to pick something up, ended up there for 2 hours, and then I've come to Tesco to do a little shop, and I've ended up buying a jacket and a skirt, and it's a leopard print skirt that I saw Maxine Georgina show it on her channel, although I have seen it several times obviously in Tesco, because they always have a little look even if I'm only walking past. And I've picked it up, put it back, picked it up, put it back. Anyway, this morning I've decided I'm having it. It's 25% off. And I also saw a little jacket that I liked. It's like a silvery shiny colour. And I thought that would be nice for my holidays instead of a denim jacket. So I think that's the one I'm going to take. I'm going to try it on when I get home. So I have failed in my attempt to stay away from buying clothes. But there you go. I work hard enough. And I've worked all my life, so why not, if it's something that I want. But that is not the reason I'm chatting to you. I'm going to tell you something that perhaps you don't know, and I think you should know. So I know this couple, and they've just been to Turkey on holiday, and when they arrived in Turkey, they went into the baggage handling area to get the baggage off the thingulator, whatever it's called. What's it called? Anyway, that. And they took the case off, got to the hotel, opened the suitcase, and it wasn't theirs. It was somebody else's. It was only half full, not even half full, and it was full of tat, really scruffy clothes. So it was a little bit obvious that whoever that suitcase belonged to had probably gone to Turkey to do one of those trips, you know, where you buy copies and fetch them back home and sell them. No problem with that. So they contacted the airport to explain what had happened, that they'd got the wrong suitcase. And they said, well, unfortunately, there's not a lot we can do because we don't know who has taken your suitcase and where they're going. So the only thing we can do is hope that they will come back with the suitcase that, you know, belongs to you, and then we can inform you. So they took all the details, blah, blah, blah. So then they had to go out and buy a load of these copies because they'd nothing to wear, because all their stuff was proper designer clothes. And they had a designer watch in there. They had all sorts in technology stuff. So it was quite an expensive suitcase. Anyway, 5 days went past, no. 7 days went past, no. 10 days, no. Nobody's going to come back with that suitcase. It was full of tat, and they've ended up with a suitcase full of proper branded clothes, watches, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, when they came home, they thought, well, we're just going to have to claim on the insurance. They're not going to come back now with this suitcase. Anyway, the insurance company that they went with, I don't know what it was called. I didn't want to know. I'm not going to say anything about a person, you know, directly about them. But the excess on the policy was £150. Now, I'm sure you, as well as me, I believed that that excess meant that's it, that's the excess, that's what you pay. No. What's happened with this particular company, and this is why I'm telling you, they've departmentalised everything. So they've said clothing, blah, 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 £150 excess for that. Jewellery, watch, £150 excess for that. Technology, £150 excess for that, etc, etc. And they've ended up, all these £150 have added up, and it's not worth claiming off their insurance. So I wanted to let you know, I'm not saying all companies do that, and like I say, I don't know which company these were with, but I think it's worth checking, because if that's the case, honestly, insurance companies will get out of paying whichever way they can. That never used to be the case, did it? I didn't know that. I just thought that your excess was your excess and that was it. That's what you paid. Anyway, apparently not for some companies. And I'm sure if one's doing it now, they'll all jump on the bandwagon. So I just thought I wanted to come on, share that information with you, so that if you are going on holiday soon and you're planning on getting some travel insurance, it's a question that you need to be asking. I think it's disgraceful. I really, really do. So that is my, it's not a rant, is it? Not really. I'm just telling you what I've been told. And that is 100% the truth. Do I know anything else? Tommy's just been really funny, telling me stories. I said, you need to save these stories for filming. He said, oh, I'll tell me again. It's fabulous, isn't it? Honestly, I only popped in for these. He wanted to give me some tomatoes. 2 hours later. It's comic, isn't it? So I'm going to go home now, put my food away, and then I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll shove this bit into a video somewhere. Don't know where yet. So I shall see you all very soon, and I hope you're having a lovely day. And I'll show you what I got as well. Oh my God, I need to stop. Bye for now. That prayer you did for me didn't work, so just letting you know. I'm on Tesco car park again, but can you believe this? I came here, was it yesterday or the day before, and I bought a leopard print skirt that I'd seen on Maxine Georgina's channel. I've already told you this in a Bits and Bobs video that you'll see probably before you see this one. Anyway, Joanne rang me today. She didn't ring me, she just turned up today, and she said, I've got an hour, Mum. I thought I'd come and have a brew with you. So I said, do you want to go to Nanna-M? So she said, yeah, all right then, because I wanted a new bra for my holiday, but I only wanted a cheap one because, as you know, I wear my Miss Mary of Sweden. But they've got right broad straps, and sometimes the straps can be seen underneath a vest top. So I thought I'll just get a cheapish one just to take on holiday. I'm taking my Miss Mary of Sweden as well, but for anything that I need, just a thin strap. Anyway, off we pop. And she said, I bought myself a skirt yesterday. I said, oh, did you? So did I. She said, yeah, it's a leopard print one. I said, yeah, so is mine. She said, where did you get it from? I said, Tesco. She said, that's where I got mine from. I said, has it got like a little lettuce leaf bottom? She went, oh my God, we've got the same skirt, Mum. Well, we're both going on holiday together next in a while. So I said, well, what I'll do is I'll take my skirt on this first holiday that I go on, and you take your skirt on the second, you know, and I won't take mine. But then I've just done, you'll have seen it maybe by now, I don't know, because I'm getting all mixed up with which video's going up when now. I've been that busy. My mind's all over the place. I need to calm down. I really do need this holiday. I tried it on and it fit okay, but it was just a wee bit on the tighty side, you know. And I know I'm losing weight, but I thought if I want to wear it on this holiday, I'm going to go back and change it for a 12 if they've got one. So I've just been in. Anyway, I've managed to get a 12. They didn't have very many left, but there was a 12. So that's why I'm sat on Tesco car park. But I just wanted to say to you, I don't know if you're aware of this, because I certainly wasn't. Now, I said to my husband this morning, why do we celebrate Halloween? And he said, I don't know. So we started to look up the reason for it, and apparently what started it all off is they were the Celtics, who originated from Austria. And they moved, some of them, the Celts, moved into Europe. So they moved into France, they moved into England, and they moved into Greece as well. Different places. Anyway, after a while, they got pushed out. And some of them moved over and emigrated into America. But the Celts believe they only had 2 seasons, I think. So they called what they called the end of the summer the beginning of winter. You know, whereas we've got 4. And they believe that on the last day of the summer, going into the first day of the winter, the veil, they called it a veil, between the living and the dead was the thinnest at that moment in time. And sometimes the spirits of the dead people that had died, obviously they died, crossed over into the living world. And so they dressed up in scary costumes to frighten the spirits away. And that is what Halloween is. That's how it all began. I didn't know that, did you? And I knew it was massive in the USA. It's never been really massive over here, but as the years have gone on, it's got a bit more popular. But I know that it's massive in the USA, and that's probably why, because a lot of them, when they got pushed out of Europe, emigrated to the USA. And that's, now see, you learn something every day. I think I'm going to learn different things, and on certain videos I'm going to tell you the story. What do you think about that? So for everybody that celebrates Halloween and gets dressed up and has parties, blah 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 blah, that is where it came from. You're scaring off the spirits that may come back to where they lived when they were alive on this day where the Celts believed that it was the thinnest veil. The veil was the thinnest between the living and the dead, so they could cross over. So there you go. Well, nobody has died in my house, so there'll be nobody visiting. But I'm still going to put that pumpkin, even though I don't like it, that glitter pumpkin that I got from Temu, if you've seen the Temu haul yet, I'm still going to put that out, scare them away. So you've learnt something today. So now I'm going to switch you off because of the noise on the roads when I'm on my way home. And I don't know what else is going to be on this Bits and Bobs video, but there will be something obviously. So I'll see you soon. So I just thought I'd show you just a little bit of this routine that I've been doing every morning. And obviously I'll get copyright issues if I play the music. So I'll try and find a different music that I'm allowed to use. It's got the same beat, but if not, I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll have to see. So I'm just going to get it ready and then I'll just let you see a little bit, and I'll probably put it on fast forward, otherwise you'll get bored. Seriously, it is throwing it down. I am absolutely wet through, but I put my hood up so my hair's not wet, because I only had a shower this morning and washed it. So that'll do me now until I have to wash it for when I go on holiday. Throwing it down, look at it. I've just been to Tommy's and he's told me a few stories, because they had a few jobs to do for me. When I'm doing the jobs, he likes to sit and chat with me, and he tells me all the stories again. Not again, different ones, you know, but I mean, he tells me stories again. But you know, I'm not political really, and I don't want my channel to be political, but I am absolutely disgusted at this new government and this new Prime Minister. Now, I do appreciate fully that not every pensioner needs assistance. Some are quite wealthy, but a lot aren't. And they keep going on about this pension credit. But if you were just a pound over, I know they've got to set a line, but if you were just a pound over that pension credit limit, where you won't be allowed to get it, you don't get the £300. So you've got £1 and somebody else has got 299. There has to be a fairer system. And how that man can look any pensioner in the face when he's accepted £20,000 for his child's school fees in a private school. He's accepted living in that £1 million, not living in it, but going to it to stay, to do his GCSEs. Yes, everybody needs peace and quiet, but not everybody's got that opportunity. So what about the rest of the people that need to do the GCSEs and need some peace and quiet? I'm absolutely outraged. I'm outraged at the Chancellor saying that it's right that the pensioners have the money taken off them, and yet she is claiming over £7,000 for a second home. No, sorry, I'm telling lies. £7,000, over £7,000 for clothing. And she's claimed also gas and electric heating for a second home, not even a first. Now you tell me how anybody that's earning the money that they're earning, now it's over £90,000, the lowest paid MP is on £90,000. Sir Keir Starmer, I'm not even going to call him sir anymore, he is on around about, he was on 145, he's probably on more now that he's Prime Minister. She's the same, what's her face, that's sorting out where money comes from and who they take it off and who they give it to. She's on, it's about 100 and something £1,000. So she can't afford to pay for her own clothes off that much money, and she can't afford to pay for her gas and electric in her second home, but yet a pensioner who's £1 over the limit of pension credit, who's living on the poverty line. Let's be fair, what is the pension these days? I can't remember. I'm that wound up about it all. It's less than the national living wage. And they're taking money from people who were frightened to death to put the heating on this winter. And the prices of the gas and electric's going up. I'm absolutely outraged. Outraged. If that was my son, I would be disgusted. Absolutely disgusted. How he's got the bare face to sit there and justify taking money off the most vulnerable people in society when he's doing what he's doing. He's claimed over £100,000 in expenses. In gifts, sorry, in gifts. That's on top of his expenses. That's just gifts. The world's gone mad. I honestly thought, I knew we were in a mess. And I thought, well, nobody can do worse than the Conservatives, but dearie me, they've managed it. They've absolutely managed it. So yes, I don't get outraged very often. I have the patience of a saint, and I try to see both sides of every story and meet somewhere in the middle. But for the life in me, I cannot justify what they have done. I think it's an absolute... I'm ashamed. We must be the laughing stock of the world. Mustn't we? What's he thinking? How has he got to be Prime Minister? When he's thinking... You remember now, people used to say to him, well, what is your manifesto? What is it that you're going to do? And he wouldn't give a straight answer. And the reason he wouldn't give a straight answer is because if he'd have told everybody what he was going to do, he wouldn't have been voted in. So he's in there under false pretences. And I can't believe that there isn't some way of getting him out. Getting the whole party out, because they've all got behind him, apart from 50. And one lady that's had the guts to resign. Why doesn't King Charles step in? There must be something we can do to get him out, because he's an utter disgrace and an embarrassment. And I'm ranting because I'm furious. And I don't get furious, but I am furious with that man and his wife and all his cronies that follow him. Every single one of them that back him and think he's done the right thing. You're a disgrace. I hope you watch Nanna-M. And I hope you listen to this, because you're an absolute disgrace. Anyway, I'm going home now. I'm going to make myself a cappuccino and I'm going to calm myself down. YouTube's wonderful, isn't it? And I absolutely love my YouTube. But I have been watching interviews with all these politicians and other people asking them questions and how they answer the questions. And it's really, really revved me up. I need my holiday. I need to be in the sun, underneath a brolly, with a cocktail in my hand, sun shining on me, people watching, chatting to my friend. That's what I need. So you've seen a side of Nanna-M that hardly anybody ever gets to see, because I don't go there, but I am furious. Furious. So now I need to put all my cars steamed up. I've steamed my car up. Can you hear that fan? It's good. So I'll have to wait now while, where do I put it? I'll put it on the windscreen. See how long it takes to clear, because I can't go like this. Oh, it's clear already. Wow. The other car was just ages. So yes, you will have seen that this is mostly car vlogs. The first bit was a car vlog, the second bit was a car vlog. Then I'm just showing you a little bit, tiny bit of my exercise routine, and then car vlog again. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to say bye-bye, I think, because I think it'll be long enough now. So I'd like to say a massive thank you if you've got to the end. And if you wouldn't mind, please do give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I only need less than 50 to get to 7,000. Can't believe it. Yeah, I just need 50 more. And hit the notification bell so that you won't miss an upload. And if you feel like it, leave me a heart in the comment section. Stay well, stay dry. Don't get revved up like I did. It's enough to give you a heart attack. But I hope, I sincerely hope, that you can manage this winter. I do worry. I really do worry. I mean, I'm alright, you know, but a lot of people aren't. And I'm only alright because I do YouTube and I work, and I'm 68, and they're putting it up. They're putting the retirement age up to 68. It's ridiculous. That's another thing that they're planning on doing. Unbelievable. Don't set me up again. So thank you for watching, and stay safe, and as I say, stay well, stay dry, and fingers crossed I'll see you on the next one. Please don't get political in the comment sections, because that's not really what my channel is about, but I just felt like I had to offload that and get it off my chest. I had to speak to somebody about it, so I spoke to you all my lovely friends. So I shall see you